Hi guys, I'm Blind and this is TLDR TWAB for August 13th. To start off with, these are the new seasonal mods for next season, including Overload Sword. Next up, traction is being removed from the game and instead we're going to get new sensitivity options, including a sprint turn speed controller, as well as an ADS sensitivity options, and also increased sensitivity for controller users. Now we have 1 to 10 and it's going to go up to 11 to 20. Super exotics are getting a rework. All 6 of these exotics are now going to be standardized, so you can only regenerate half your total super in one go. Also, geomech stabilizers are having their topping off perks removed, so they're going to be more balanced for PvP. The amount of super that you gain for each of these exotics is going to be standardized though. The bombardiers are getting a rework, so if you're in your arc class they'll do a blind, solar class they'll do a burn, stasis class will apply a slow, and you'll now suppress people when you're using void, although it won't suppress any guardians in their super. The graviton forfeit exotic for hunters will now increase the amount of invisibility and how long it lasts. Your melee regeneration is now increased too, and your recovery is increased, as well as faster reloads. Lucky Pants will now slowly reload one bullet into your magazine as they are holstered. Lucky Pants will also accumulatively increase hand cannon damage for each successive shot, and it won't affect Hawk Moon. Precious Scars will now give you a burst of healing and bonus recovery whenever you kill an enemy with your matching subclass type. For Icefall Mantle, the slower class ability recharge has been removed. Verity's Brow for the Warlocks will now increase grenade damage by 20% per stack. The Stag exotic now grants damage reduction to allied guardians standing in your rifts. For the Prometheum Spur, while standing in a rift, solar weapon kills will give you class ability energy. When your class ability energy is completely full, any solar weapon kills will actually spawn a combined healing and empowering rift at your target location. Ammo Finder will now work better with primaries, and especially exotic primaries. Scavenger mods will no longer stack. And a new type of leg mod is coming in called a holster, which will slowly reload any gun that you have got for the equipped matching mod. This excludes rocket launchers, special grenade launchers and bows, as they have single size mags. Warmind Cells are getting a nerf both in their size, how much damage they do, and the range in which they do it. For Elemental Wells, they're getting a small buff. The chance to spawn an Elemental Well for Elemental Armaments has gone up, and the Font of Might's damage duration has gone from 10 seconds and an increased 10% to 25%. Next season, Lord Saladin is releasing a new pulse rifle and sidearm for our weaponry, alongside some spicy new armour with a unique perk called the Iron Lord's Pride. For more pieces of the armour that you've got equipped, you'll have an increased chance to get an enhancement prism to drop at the end of a match. If you're into Prime Rewards, this is going to be this month's bunch of goodies, so make sure you sign up for that if you're interested or need to complete these for your collection. And finally, some known issues. Players can keep reacquiring the As Prophesied quest, so just ignore it. At the end of the newest Override mission, try not to cancel the timer or leave early, otherwise you won't get to see the cutscene. Some messages in-game aren't displaying subtitles or names. Players in a fire team can't view seasonal cutscenes in some cases, and champions aren't spawning in the final room of the Warden of Nothing Grandmaster difficulty. There are some language issues in the French language option for the Exo Strangers Weekly Challenge, so to progress that challenge, players will need to defeat enemies using stasis when not on Europa. Some Solstice key fragments remain, so you can just safely get rid of those. And in a funny turn of animation, the laconic ornament for the last word does eject bullet casings when firing, but the base weapon doesn't.